right, what is up, everybody? Let's make sure we got all of our audio set up. Nice. We got Zareth VT first on the YouTube comments. Nice, nice. Caddy's in here waving. What's up? And Metatron's in here. PogChamp. Nice. Well, we are behind today. We're getting through it. Zareth, how am I doing? I am doing excellent, my man. Better than I deserve. I really can't complain. Lizzie's in here acting wild. Defy Infinity. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. What's up, man? How's it going? Let's see. Who else we got? We got 3 people on YouTube. And I don't even have Twitch pulled up yet. Like I said, we are behind today. Big time. Big time. And 5 on Twitch. Nice. Cool. How are you guys doing? I'm streaming tomorrow, so you can give some subs. What am I doing tomorrow? Maybe if we did an early stream. You're tempting me with gifted subs, my man, for sure. You said I wanted to ask you something for a long time at a point where I can't really progress. It's getting hard. What areas are you trying to progress in, or what areas are you getting stuck in? I guess is a better question. Defy. Because I would love to help you, get unstuck and progress more. Move this camera down a teeny tiny bit. Audie, what is the graphic you just sent me on Discord? He said I'm okay, just trying to get my Ice Golem team working better so I can farm Reflex gear for my clan boss week swap. Nice, yeah. Yeah, Reflex is tough to get, but it's key for Wixwell. Unless you have Donatello and you don't really need it, but he's kind of the exception. The wife is at a concert tonight. It's her birthday gift, and I was on baby duty all night for the past 4 or 5 hours. No, 3.5 hours. Feels longer. Feels like 4.5 hours. He said I need energy to progress more and grow maybe 1 or 2 stages. Nice. She squeezes my dog until I tell her no. That's hilarious. I'm excited to get my 5-star Xeno soon. I'll make a video on him. I think once we have him ready, he's going to kick off our new Clan Boss Damage Zero series. Round 2 of that. Which will take that series into 2026. Alright, please give me one of the legendaries I've been looking for. Nope. None of those. Alright, so you said clan bosses are low, my shards are low, my champions are low, my stats are low, everything is low. You said, yeah, not sure what over champs. I got 2 epics and a Lego for one of my buff extenders. Lego as well. Oh, that's great if she's booked. But you don't need like amazing extenders. I should probably make a tier list for this. The best extenders are Mikage and Mad Hatter, and Androck, if you count mythicals, which is crazy. But then you have Demitha, Godseeker and Neri, Sandlast Survivor, I'm blanking off the top of my mind. And then for rares, you have Hellborn Sprite and Valerie. Malkith Bloodflock can do it as well. Bove can do it. Yep. So really, it's all about just getting the books. And I really don't want to start a new account because I spent a good amount of time on this one. Well, what you can do, Defy Infinity, is join my Discord. And you can message general questions in the general chat, or you can DM me directly if you have specific questions. And I'll be more than happy to answer questions and try and help you, like who to 6-star next and how to gear to certain champions, you know. Respond to some YouTube comments. Nice. You said you have. When did you message, or who are you on Discord? Oh, we already talked. You can DM Glizzy. I don't know if I trust him or not, but you can. How's the fusion farming going so far? Slow today. Today was very busy at work, and then I haven't had a lot of time to sit down at the desk today, but we're not too far behind. Do you think it's better to farm up for 1 high-star legendary soul or spread the coins and get low stars and multiple champions? I would say once you've gotten, like a 0 to a 1 star is a big jump, a 1 to a 2 star is not a big jump. So I almost always buy 1 stars if I don't have, like for example, I bought a 1 star on Taras, and like that makes a difference. But if I see a 2 star for Taras, I probably won't unless I just have like a ton saved up. I would rather save that up for a big soul. So both, but I would prioritize the big souls. Like I said, I think 1 stars makes a big difference, and then 2, 3, and 4 is less of a big difference. So you want to save up those 5 and 6 star souls. That's my opinion, but I mean, I don't have like a ton of math or science, so that's just my mentality. Nice. Marcus is here. What's up, man? With a sheep scream. Announces his entrance every time he's here. Ola's booked, but for A3, but her extender skill is booked. Nice. That's all she needs. Gamer said I missed anything said. No worries, man. We're kind of just chatting, just catching up and talking help. You said you sent something in the chat. Oh, nice. Is my account cooked? Oh, I mean, you have a mythical, so your account's not cooked. So if you guys didn't see in the Discord, we have Calamitous, or this is Defy right here. Calamitous, Luminacy, Michelangelo, Supreme Gaelic, Udex, Artor, Xenomorph, Syl. So all free legendaries, free epics, plus Calamitous. So it's a weird account. But no, it's not cooked. It's just very, very early game. So looking at this gear, your champion is very slow. Calamitous, right? I'm assuming this is Calamitus's gear. Definitely need to save shards for 2Xs. Petrophia, like Lizzie said, can be very, very good for clan boss, especially. But yeah, I would just focus on. You got a decent amount of champions at 6 stars, so one of the things that I would do next is start farming 6-star speed boosts. And if you want to do that, you can go to Brutal Campaign, level 6, stage 6, and farm here to get 6-star or 5-star speed boosts. That would be a worthwhile investment for you. Whose build are you showing us? Is this Calamitous? Marcus said, where are the epics? Yeah, I'm not sure where the epics are. We just have Dark Alhain, Yelagurna. I guess the rest have been fed would be my guess, which is definitely a mistake. Maybe they're in the vault. But yeah, Petrifia can be good in Dragon as well. But no, I mean, you just have a very early game account, and you need to, you know, farm for better gear, save your shards for 2x events, and then you'll get better epics and stuff like that. It's not a very deep account, right? You need a lot of types of champions, but the champions you have are all good. Yeah, like Marcus said, like if you've been playing since R-Tour, you've been playing for a while, but I don't know if you've been on and off the game or if you got this account from somebody else. But it definitely seems a little strange that you don't have like more epics, for example. And you should not feed epics for sure. Schlesman's in here. What's up, man? What's up? We're just kind of reviewing some accounts, chatting, doing a little bit of farming on the main account before we get into our clan boss takeover for tonight. Not a bad piece. Are you still in the account review for you? Yes, we can. Yes, sir. Assuming the baby doesn't wake up at any point. That's the only thing I anticipate messing with our stream. Slowly trying to get my shards back up. Preparing for whatever events we get. We can go ahead and take this, because I'm just farming Gear Hunters right now. We finished Ice Golem. I mean, we could do champion training, but I'm not worried about that at all. I build enough champions that's just not a fear, and we're slowly doing some champ training here. I'm going for that new champ on Monday. What is Monday?
Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall?
Let me guess.
Oh,
New guaranteed legendary.
Will be hidden under 8 rare blue cards. 30 of the fragments will be hidden under, for a medium one, the guarantee done. That's how that will give you the the rhyme code.
Yes.
And add.
Yes. The Torment partner champion. Yes, I will be going for them. I heard they were coming. I did not heard anything today. Yeah, I appreciate the update. I will be going for the new champion. I'm assuming it's soul stones and shards. I didn't actually watch that video.
And other valuable goodies. Legendary. I think to anyone for a medium one, 700.
Or maybe it's soul stones and just event farming. If that's the case, I need to buy some soul stones because I do not have a lot. That's so funny. Soul Stones and Raw Sense is in here for the first time. What's up, man? Thank you for the follow. Soul Stones and acquiring artifacts. Yeah. That's tough. I mean, I'd much rather put shards into it. I know most people are not of that opinion, but I have not saved many Soul Stones up. The mod is an auto mod, Glizzy. I don't think we have either of our actual mods in here. But yeah, I don't have many soul stones and I don't have endless energy. But yeah, we'll look at the partner champion in a second. I have Torment, and I like Torment, and I love partner champions. That's like one of my favorite interactions in the game is champions who like make each other better. I think that's super cool. I think Newt might be missing like a piece or something. Yeah. Are you guys going for the partner champion? Alright, let's stop for a minute. Oh, he's gear. Weird gear. I don't know why he's in resistance chest piece. It's a very strange set for him. Hone's here. What's up? What's up? Let's see what he'll be bringing. Text one enemy 2 times. Each hit 50% chance placing decreased defense. Storming the Cauldron the skill has a 25% instant chance to instantly activate his Rhyme Fire skill. I don't know why I'm leaving. This is just his A1, which is an AoE freeze. Owned the 15 stream streak, dude. Watch out, let's go. Nice winter ice storm in Wisconsin is all. Jeez, dude. I'm sure you're busy, man. Alright, and then removes all buffs from all enemies, places freeze on all enemies. Books with 3-turn cooldown. Blizzard Rage, I'm assuming that's his other AoE, that's the block buffs, heal reduction. And then provoke if they're not under freeze. So that's pretty cool. So she's freezing so that he places block buffs and heal reduction. And then provokes if not. AoE revive, block damage, increase speed, regardless of whether or not they do that. So 4-turn cooldown, block damage, so think like Warcaster, plus increase speed. Also Terminator fill if no one's revived. That makes it tougher to speed tune. Whenever enemy receives a freeze buff, steals a random buff, places HP burn on them, and decreases their Terminator. I thought it was going to be either or, so all 3 of those. So yeah, her and Torment are going to go crazy together, because Torment goes bonkers when you have freeze and HP burn. Wow. Yeah, those 2 are going to go absolutely insane. These 2 will beat Faction Wars every wave. That's it. That'll be awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. What was that pack? I feel like it shows you that when you get a champion. No, for the fusion. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's been a minute since we've done an old school Helicat team. And that's the team that we're going to be doing today. Nice. If Center is in here, let me know. I'm going to log in a few minutes once we're done here. Managed to get that account. I wanted to a 3-key Nightmare team already, dude. Nice. Let's go. Let's see. Rawson says I'm stuck at Fire at 7 since I don't have any Newt or Creed, and yeah, those are 2 amazing ones. So you're going for 15x tomorrow. Totally fair. Shadow Dave's in here. What's up, man? Been a minute. And then Raid Shaman, hope I can pull a Newt tomorrow with Progressive, and if I can with my Soul Stones, 100 small ones, 12 medium ones, and 1 big ones. Okay. Plus 15k gems, he'd be at dungeon average for quite a bit. True. True. Well, I hope you get him as well, man. Or her as well. Lizzie, be careful, man. We can't lose our resident goblin. Definitely not great. Because he used the word based more than anyone I've ever met, dude. It's crazy how much he used that word. Fair. Well, I have not had a chance to do Grim Forest yet. Today should be the day that we today should be the day that we beat Lashun. So I'd like to do that on stream, but we'll see. Priority number 1 is doing our takeover for Center, and then priority number 2 is doing our coaching for Glizzy, and then after that we'll kind of reevaluate, see how much time we have left. Exactly, number 2. You are number 2. We are not doing Christmas music again, because that got me in trouble on YouTube, sadly. And they love being annoying. Alright, did that get us anything? How far are we? Okay, we're not doing terrible. Dungeon Diver is one of my least favorite events, though. We have no energy there. I don't have a lot of gold to get energy here, but we technically have some here. You get some new quests. Alright, let's not worry about that. We're going to log into Center's account and do his takeover. Sam hates Christmas. No, not at all. I love Christmas. I honestly had so much fun playing Christmas music yesterday, and it put me in a good mood. I don't know what's happening. It says launching. There we go. No, I love Christmas. It just makes me sad when I take my video down. Is that a Power Ranger on your desktop? I'm really hoping you're not talking about my background. Talking about the Stormtrooper right here? I feel like you probably knew that. The helmet guy. Yeah, nope, not a Power Ranger. Alright, what do we got? Let's take a look at this account. We get rid of red dots. Frustrate me. Alright. Empress Mezamel for mythicals. Helicath, who is booked. Geo, Skullcrusher. Haikatoon, Farrakhan. Xeno, Seeker. So no other block damage unkillable. I always forget that he can do this. Like, we can do a Helicath team. I'm just trying to think, like, I can definitely do a Hellcat team and have this protect us from the stun, but then that doesn't answer the debuff question. But we could do this. Because he is booked. Doesn't give himself turn meter. Do we have a Doom Priest? No. I assume no 2 Hanorok. But then we need block debuffs. Ooh. So debuffs are just going to be an issue regardless. Can't use Mithrala. Yeah, I've been looking in the vault too. I filtered everybody. It's like block debuffs. You just have Mark. That's the only champion who brings block debuffs on your account. So this is everyone. Alright, because we can build a team with Hellcat. Like, that's not the issue. The issue is Spirit Affinity is going to wreck us. I'm just trying to think. Because if it's just a stun, I think you can do a cleanse, but realistically we need block debuffs, and Marked is only, I think, a 1-turn block debuff. Yeah, so she's not even an option. Might have to get creative here. This is tough. I keep like hoping I'm overlooking something, but I don't think I am. Fortune cooldown remove debuff. We can build a Hellcat team that works on Void, Magic, and Force. But on Spirit, it's just not going to work straight up. Can open my shards if you have to try and get. Yeah, I mean, you have 3 sacred shards, 3 ancient shards. It feels unlikely. I think what we do, let's take a look at the team, because I think if we can just build it now and then add in that deep block debuff or cleanser later, then that might work. So Deadwood. Assuming your gear is good, my team would be is that a man-eater team? Probably using Geo. Have a Deacon? That's a double DPS. Wait a second. No, Fortune. Then this would be our team. And one turn block isn't enough unless you can just tank the stun. Like if you force the stun to go to a DPS, then you can, and you can just block debuffs on the second AoE, which is probably what we'll do today. Is we'll put marked in there just to block debuffs on the Spirit Affinity, the speed debuff, so the team will work, and then just try and tank the stun. But she can't take it, and Helicat can't take it, so it's gonna be tough. Michelangelo doesn't do block debuffs. So one buy me shards, I want Helicat. Helicat is awesome. You go back to sleep. Or stay asleep. Yeah, Mikey could force the stun to go on himself, but we're gonna go 1-to-1, and this is a 5-turn cooldown. Even if it was booked, it's a 4-turn cooldown. It's not gonna, like for some teams hypothetically, but not for this team. Like if we look at, I don't think the fast is any better. Don't have any books. But one more book, and hypothetically, Marcus, yes, it would, but there's not many cleansers on this account. We're very limited in terms of options. So I have no Doom Priest and no 2 Hanorok. Otherwise, that's just what I would have done. So Hotatsu cleanses himself. Mithrala would work, but she needs to be on a 3-turn cooldown, so she needs more books. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. There's someone else. I saw. Doesn't Fnatic do this? I didn't say that, but yeah, I think today we're building it like so. Let's also look at this. So in this case, Fane is Michelangelo, who is not in the game. So Fane is Fane for now. And then not Sepulcher. Venomage is gonna be our marked. Oh boy. The block debuff's going on every time there. And there are taunts going up here, hypothetically. Yeah, so this works for this we're building today. And I like the idea of Michelangelo, but he would need that to be booked for it to be reliable. Today we're just gonna have to build a stun target, so let's just hypothetically start brainstorming the team. Kind of need Spirit or Force. Let's do Mikey lead because they want him to take stuns. We can do Geo stun target. If you can't, 1 kill Nightmare's Criminal. We'll take a look at your account. But yeah, most people should be able to, especially if they've been playing for a while. Geo, Helicath. We're gonna need marked. And is that it? We have decreased defense, we have weaken. Who else are we bringing in here? Farrakhan? Probably should be a Magic Affinity champion, so we would have all of our debuffs covered. You'll see what I mean, lol. Probably should be a Magic Affinity champion, just so we have a stun target. So Mark doesn't take the stun, but Mark is going to take the stun. So Xeno probably. Xeno might be too many debuffs. Also, center while you're on here. Let me know if there's any champions I shouldn't touch because we're about to start building. Also, Night Ninja, you said your newbie promo codes videos helped me with playing. I chose Wukong because of he's like Goku or son of Goku. Nice. Yeah, man, Wukong is unbelievable. He is so good in this game. And there are so many good promo codes. Cool. Lizzie, I got your login details. Yeah, no, we don't care about Leech. We really just care about decreased defense and weaken, just for like, and Geomancer's HP burn. Right, so Skull Crusher gets stunned, and then he shakes it off, but it still affects his cooldown. Wand of Submission, to be honest, I doubt this account has Wands of Submission. But, maybe. But even then, I feel like that's kind of a waste. There is a Wand of Submission. Look at that. A 5-star Wand of Submission. So it's instead of a 25, it's now a 45% chance to reflect it. Took that AoE epic burner for my new account. I fed my wand. Dude, why would you feed? Because I feel like you're trying to bother me. Why would you feed one of the best relics in the game? That's crazy, dude. You're insane. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do Xenomorph. I feel like Alice is a waste. I still think we have to do Xenomorph, basically. Thing is, we can't allow him to do this because we don't want him to have veils. Yeah, I mean... we are doing Alice. There's really no other. I mean, we can do like a Frozen Banshee, but it's like if we're doing Frozen Banshee, we might as well just do Xenomorph. Do a Scabrius. I think we just do Xeno. You know, he's built for this. Okay, no extra turn meter. No extra turn meter. Helicath, Mikey, Geo. Oh, marked. Yeah, obviously marked. We're gonna find out if a level 40 marked can do it. I have a feeling she can't. Oh my lord. I kind of assumed we had rare books on the count center. Alright, so we have two choices. I don't even know how much that costs to buy, but we have two choices. 5 isn't even gonna be enough unless we get all the right spot. I'm out of the reserve vault. Hypothetically we need 3, but we could have 5 go in here and 4 go in here. Yeah, we have 2 options, center. 1, we can resume when we've got a better champion or champions booked. Or 2 is I can build it like it's going to work and it's just not going to work tonight, right? Or we can test it on a different difficulty, but you're on Spirit Affinity and currently that's just not Spirit. It's just not going to work tonight, basically. Clan shop. 5 rare bugs. You can only buy 1. Would you be mad if I saved 100k points and redeemed pull a shard 10 times right before an event? Yeah, I'd be mad. Yeah, you can buy 5, but he only has 155 gold. Can you do what you can for a team that works on other affinities? Let me think for a second. Yeah, we can build a team that will work for every other affinity. Is he a whale? I don't think that's the case. Maybe. Yeah, so we'll build the team. Because I don't want to do his clan quest for him. Beat spider with skinwalkers 20 or plus. I'm gonna try it one time, see if it's possible. I've never done this before. Do you want her to alter switch forms? Maybe. Never used Mesmo before. Obviously, half these champions aren't here. I want to see if it's even close. What's Mesmo doing? He says he's not a whale. That did literally 0 damage. Yeah, we're not beating this with Skinwalkers. I'm glad I didn't take the quest. And the Bazaar is a rare book as well. We can check that out too, but sorry I wasted 16 energy. We're not beating Spider 20 with this. Yeah, I saw Mezimel was. But the rest of them were not. But she was doing diddly. Can almost buy 1 book from there. Is there anything that's easy to do? Like, because 5 books could probably do it. No, not really. I'm just trying to think. So if we take out marked, take 1 is 2. I don't know what you're saying, Cuddy. Oh, 1 easy, 2 elite. I mean, yeah, but I'm not trying to do clan quest today. We don't even have a ton of forge stuff. Yeah, we're not doing that. So if we take out Xenomorph, then we can keep the team spirit and force. I don't hate Brackus here for increased attack. American. And then we just gotta make sure that Helicat doesn't take the stun. Glizzy with the tier 1 sub, dude. And now Caddy's got a sub. Look at that. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. Shout out to Glizzy. That's like 3 in 2 days, man. I'm very, very grateful. 4? 3 or 4? But yeah. Thanks to Tante. I appreciate that. And you gave your takeaway to someone else, man. You're a nice man. What a great guy. No, there's really no resources here at all. W, Glizzy, exactly. Okay, so we're just gonna build these champions out. The fast or the slow one? Slow one. And then basically we can change this one later on. Caredeck is here. What's up, man? We are doing a clan boss takeover. Pull the speeds up on one website. Does he not have accuracy check? A treasure train has started. I don't know what that means. Whoa, this is a rare treasure train. Participants save 35% on 5 or more gift subs. Oh, that's stupid. I was like, oh, because it looked like the hype train, but it's just buy more big subs for cheaper. That's stupid. And then, yeah, that's dumb. All right, so for slow Ultra Nightmare, Mikey's our lead. Farrakhan, Geo, Arrakis, and then Helicath. Should have decreased defense and weakened the whole time. Spam the raid, man. What's up, Nasty? Glad you made it, man. No cruelty. Caretaker is everywhere. Let's reset everything. I am not sure what it's going to pull over. I pull over some of my previous builds and we do not want that. Alright, decrease defense and weaken. Mikey damage 2. And his stats are gonna be is this correct? Let me think. If we go the Mikey route one day, then we need to do the faster one. Alright, so this is a slower one, this is the faster one. Where this one champion goes 4-1, so we want Michelangelo to go 4-1, so that every 4 turns he can do his taunt. Venomage can eventually become marked. Because for the slow speed tune, the only option is... I don't even think Doompriest works here. This is a 2-1 as well. So this can work. Strange. DK's in here. What's up, dude? How's it going, man? You said you had NSD build Venalicia. She's the Night Wrap chick. I know she's new and she's cool, but I already forgot what she does. Triple hitter weaken, AoE buff strip, block buff, decrease defense, AoE revive. That is pretty sweet, dude. Yeah, she's nasty. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That's it. I'm jealous. That's a fun champion. Whoa. I closed one of my Google Chromes and I almost closed the stream. That was almost bad, dude. All right. That was scary. Give me a minute to get the music back up. I was readjusting in my seat and almost canceled a stream. I'll lend it to you. That's so funny, man. Awkward phrasing. Yeah, we've all been there. Yeah, potentially, dude. I mean, I think she is cool. And then my sound alerts for whenever Marcus wants to make his presence known. All right, we're back. Okay, so I think we will go with the slower one just because it's more attainable. So then, Bulwark, our slow champion, is blanket. Michelangelo. Brain is mush right now. And this is the supercharged Hellcat team. Okay. Mikey is pretty precise. 171 to 171. And then he needs some defense. Not that crazy amount. Farrakhan damage. And let me think. Do any of these speeds matter? Bulwark. Crap. No, Bulwark cannot be our. Skullcrusher could be our Doom Priest one day. So let's make Skullcrusher Brachus. Because I'm trying to like put these people in if they can be replaced or not in the future. He said Neve, her, then Donnie and Leo are Tholin and Granite. For what? Just like a arena team? Oh, got you, Donnie and Leo as a duo, or Tholin and Granite. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, Reg Arena 2. Granite's cool, man. Granite's got a cool kit. Alright, so Farrakhan, we're going Skullcrusher range, which is the 221 speed. My Bulwark is not going 4-1. I'm an idiot. Skullcrusher is going 4-1, so Michelangelo. We're gonna go get a Dr. Pepper in a minute because my brain is not working. So then Farrakhan becomes doesn't matter. Okay, Geomancer damage. Brachus damage. Helicath also damage. 240, 240. We have triple weaken, so we don't need weaken from him. Helicath's our priority, and then Michelangelo, Geo, Farrakhan, Brachus. That feels correct. We'll see if this gear is even possible. Can scale it down some, but he says he's been able to one-shot Ember senior level. That's awesome, dude. Okay, I found one for Mikey. Alright, I found a build for everybody. Alright, let me step away and grab a soda. We'll be right back. Let's go. If you guys heard that, the dog did not want to come back inside from the garage. All right. Let's get to building. Ugh. Oh, so many red dots, so many red dots. So Helicath first. I guess. We can build presets for the previous builds, but interesting that he's going from 240 to 240. What's he going to 90 accuracy. Oh, because they don't need accuracy. That's right. I already forgot what I told myself. So let's go here. Because I did it for the wrong champion. Did I? No, good. Okay. Move this all to one screen. Okay, 240 with 15% speed, no turn meter gain. Anything that gives him more defense would be good. Nothing for that, that's fine. Brimstone is good. Lasting Gifts is not great, but fine. Okay, so I feel pretty good about Helicath, Michelangelo. Solid attack, it's great accuracy, good crit damage. I like it. If the team works, then we'll worry about glyphing and stuff. Obviously, we'd love another book on him eventually. We do have 5-star cruelty. That's big. That'll help our damage a lot. Farrakhan. I like it. Plus we have an accuracy aura coming in from Mikey. I did just realize that Farrakhan's not ideal because we're going to have to turn off his HP burn. I'm an idiot. We have to rebuild Geo. I literally just gave him Lore of Steel. And that's going to throw his speed off because he's got 15% speed in here. Dumb, Sam. Rookie mistake. Alright, Brachus. Turn cooldown. Not great. Don't need to roll that because it's resistance. Do want to roll that because it's attack and it can't roll. We'll roll this to 15 because we don't want to roll more speed. Triple crit rate's pretty juicy. I need that much accuracy on him. Okay. Again, not worried about glyphing, and then Geomancer, so that's champions. Live refresh. I'm drinking Dayquil at the bottle. That was me this morning. I've been sick for the past few days and been heavily medicating. Mikey, Farrakhan, Geo, Helicath. Wait, no, unlock Geo. And then Brachus. Nice, and now we go back to Geo. Optimize for damage. Stats for his stats. Should still be in the team optimizer. 190 to 192. Quick and easy. Hopefully that's with his reflected masteries. Nice, it is. Wonderful. This is 16. I'm assuming he might take this done. Now, obviously this isn't going to work, right, on Spirit, but we can get Cinder to test this tomorrow on another affinity. And then we'll set up the presets. So for Ultra Nightmare, we want, gosh, this is so annoying. Someone with a 4-turn cooldown. Turn delay? No, wait, it's not Bulwark anymore, it's Skull Crusher. Okay, so it's a 2-turn delay. Is this gonna mess up? It is gonna mess up, that's so annoying. Okay, so you'll have to be manual. Because they want him to do this once it's booked. Every 4 turns, but you have to delay it 2 turns. That's annoying. Prioritize this, then this. Prioritize this. Don't use this, sadly. Prioritize the increased attack. Then the U2. Helicath for Ultra Nightmare will open with his A3, and then his A2. Okay. And then we're going to copy those exact champions. Geo, American. Whatever Brachus is hiding. Helicath. This will be for Nightmare. Still be the same thing. No, it's not. No delay. Nice. So for Farrakhan, Geo, and Brachus, it stays the same. But just for Helicath and Mikey, it's going to change. And this is open with A2 and then the A3. So it's still priority 1, priority 2, just opening with this. Boom. So we can show you how it should work, but it's definitely not going to work. But we can test and see if everything else is supposed to be... Everything else is working as it's supposed to be. Also, I've not been paying attention to chat. Let me see. What's up? Are you getting drunk? No, I'm sick. That's not fun, dude. It's okay. I get to get drunk off Dayquil and whiskey. Dayquil and whiskey, dude, is nice, man. We got Jones Flores. Hello, Sam. Is it possible for Manny plus Renegade team would have to pull until Painkeeper? Thanks. I think, to my knowledge, there's only one Renegade team. And I want to say it's with Rosh Card. Like the Dark Knight. Yeah, that's the only one I know of. It's a complicated team. Yeah, I don't think there's a Man-Eater Renegade team. I apologize. said, look at my crit rate boots. Why am I looking at crit rate boots? You don't have any crit rate boots. You have 0 boots in the crit rate set. Or crit damage set. Okay, so this team subset for which boots, man? Quad, that's nice, dude. Quad crit rate roll is a sweet roll. Alright, so let's see if this is working as it's supposed to until Spirit debuff. Watch Nightmare. Again, Mikey needs to 2-turn delay. So, Helicath should open with the A3. Is that right? Yes. Helicath opens with the A3. Mike Lender's gonna open with his A2. No, he's not. His A2, but normally it'd be an A1. Brackets A3. Geo A3. Good, all good. Decrease defense, weaken HP burn. Ally attack. Helicath, big shield. Then A1. Then we'd be full auto at this point. But obviously Spirit's gonna wreck us. Then we're kind of just toast. Day 1, we can't do HP burn. I do want to verify that taunt forces this done, yeah. Sad. So yeah, center, I think this is good to go. I honestly think there's a shot that's 1 keys, but it'll definitely 2 key. One any other affinity basically, and then you shouldn't have any issues with magic, force, or void, unless Helicath takes a stun. But I think with Farrakhan and Mikey in here, that should never be the case, especially with hopefully your taunt being up sometimes. Okay, Lizzie, let's log into your account. Lizzie, I'm gonna throw up, dude. Please do not feed your legendary champions. This is what Glizzy just sent. He's gonna feed Alexander. Please don't do that, dude. You wanna see a grown man cry? Nope. Yeah, man. I'm logged out of your account, so you're good. Like I said, just message tomorrow if you have any issues. I can definitely jump back in and fix it. Alright. Logging into Glizzy's account to do coaching. Jones, thanks that you got thanks that you got a sub. I appreciate that, man. There are a lot of teams. You just gotta kind of get lucky. I mean, like whether that's a Painkeeper or another Maneater or Demitha, there's a ton of options. It's just sadly they're specific and dependent on a few different champions. You know, what can you do? Oh man, I totally forgot there's a football game on, and I'm missing it. I'm still not used to my Thursday streaming schedule, even though it's been like a month now. All right, Glizzy 1.0, man with many red dots. You can see how well he's saving his shards. All right, Glizzy, let's get some high point. What are your questions?
About what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump.
you have multiple accounts?
Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
You're lost on what you should do next. What you should do next is stop feeding legendary champions. So that screenshot you sent, was that on a different account? Your wife's account or something? Gotcha. I was like, okay. Yeah, so let's just take a look at the overall state of the account. Ninja, who you bash on, has a 6-star soul, dude. He should be in Crushing Rend for PvE content. That's honestly kind of nuts. He should be bonkers crazy. Low attack, low defense, low speed, low crit damage, low accuracy. But yeah, this should be your best build in your account. I know you don't like Ninja, but I promise you, most people would kill for a 6-star soul. Grazor is amazing. Slow. Solid defense, solid HP. Full crit rate. Don't know if he needs full crit rate, but he does AoE a lot, so. Can you mute, please? Thank you. Mine's your 6-star too as well. Mine's only 5 stars, but he is +4, so I guess I'll take that trade off. Because I'll get a 6-star eventually. Solid accuracy, no resistance. Thrall a 5-star. Solid, getting a little bit slow. So one thing I'm seeing in terms of just like gear quality very quickly, ascending your gear, right? So farming Sand Devil and ascending gear. This is like the most important, or one of the most important in-game dungeons. So getting you to 25 team. You have a Godseeker Neri, and you have a Ninja. So you've got your team. Assuming you have some mediocre regeneration gear. You don't need crazy gear anymore. You don't have much. At least unless it's equipped on people. Okay, you have some. But yeah, I mean, Godseeker Neri, Ninja can take 25. Especially a 6-star Ninja. Do you have a soul for Godseeker Neri sitting around? Nope. Okay. Because that would make it easier, but definitely not necessary. Great Hall could use some work. I mean, this is just free stats. Takes a lot of time. Let's start from the bottom, right? You've got good champions. Are you 1 keying Ultra Nightmare? You said you're 2 keying. Or you're not 1 keying. I don't know what's going on. Which one of these is a clan boss team? This one? I mean, just the quality of champions here should be able to 1 key. But we can also look at actual teams. So no Wicks, I assume. Nope. No Maneater. No Demitha. Do you have a Rosh card? Can we make a Rosh card team? It's booked. I don't know if we need to. You have a Lydia? No Lydia. About 2/3 of the way to Lydia. So if I was just to take this team in. What is this team for? Fire Knight? I want to delete your teams. Okay. I'm not gonna delete. I'm just gonna redo this one. So prioritize our ally attack and then our block buffs. Prioritize his HP burn. We just want, I want the increased defense. Oh, no worries, man. This feels like, even with mag gear, should just do like 30 to 40 million. Yeah, not even counting like Crushing Rend. But I kind of want to see, obviously we can take a look at some of the gear. It's buff heavy, it's debuff heavy, we have decreased defense. Guess we don't have weaken, but poison, HP burn, hex. Poisons on HP burns. Revive on death, healing, like everything we possibly need. Are the champions fast enough? And then, you know, do we have enough good enough gear? I feel like this should just be close. This should probably be a 2 key without me touching anything. And then I wonder if I rebuild Ninja or like one person, like are we close enough? Yeah, rebuilding him, including doing his masteries. No question, I could build you at 1 key, Lizzie. No question. Like I said, I honestly think there's a chance this will 1 key. I don't think this specifically, but I think this might get like 40, 50, and then we'll see. The biggest thing is there's no reviver, right? So if someone actually goes down, it kind of just all falls apart. So maybe we'd want someone like a Guardian set or something. Definitely want champions faster, but we don't have any turn meter boosters or anything. Definitely need the damage to ramp up, but Ninja will ramp up a lot, especially the better he's built. Because if we can get him to like 7k with some kind of ignore defense, then he's going to double that 7k attack to 14,000 attack. Mikage would be huge in here. Be close at all to Mikage. Doesn't look like Michinaki's doing a lot of damage. He might also need to be rebuilt. Need 1 rare champ, dang. She's massive. She pairs so well with Ninja. I'm obviously not going to submit this key, but maybe I can. Do you want me to submit this key? Depending on how, if it's a 2 key, do you want me to submit this? I think there's a decent chance it's a 2 key. If it's good, send it. Okay. Because I know you have 2 keys, so we have another one as well. Also, if you guys are on YouTube side of things and want to sub, that would be greatly appreciated. We are getting pretty close to 4,000 subs, man, which is pretty awesome. We're at 3825, so I need 175 subs before the new year. That would be a super cool milestone. So we're taking some damage. Usually average 36 to 39. That's probably what I would expect to see. Kind of for the sake of showing you, I almost want to just touch nobody else, rebuild Ninja, and show like what 1 key to the next key can do. Oof, Ninja's dead. Sorry for the headache, Sam. No worries, dude. It happens. So I think Ninja just has my best gear. That is the best gear in your account? Because if so, I mean, then rebuilding is not going to change much, besides just doing ignore defense. I mean, if that's your best gear, then that's your best gear for now, but we just need to get you in a position to farm better gear. It looks like we're not getting into a 2-key. Not far off, but not quite. Really not far off at all. Like maybe there's a chance we could, but a little bit on the lower side. Well, I mean, we can check. First things first, we can see if that really is the best gear in your account. Nasty Nate's encouraging you to feed your Alexander, which is sad. I thought better of him. Let's see. Alright, so just Ninja. We're going to get him at a comparable speed. Damage. First of all. Didn't even have to spend gems, we got a free reset. Assuming you don't have a lot of relics. Coronet would be best. Oh, we're taking this. By the way. Hopefully your Selenia doesn't need it. This will give him legitimately 30% extra damage. It's bonkers. Only one. I can't use it anyways. It's diamonds. Triangles. Crime fighting beavers in here? What's up, dude? Like my player border. Like this frame? That's pretty cool. Where'd you get this? I've not seen that before. Arachnid's here. What's up, man? How's it going? Okay, ninja. Decrease defense. Weaken. 5-star. I've refreshed you guys. Crushing Rend. I'm a diamond play member. Dang, dude. Big baller over here. Do we have increased attack? I don't think Farrakhan brings it. I think he brings crit rate. But I can't remember. What do you mean? It's not using Farrakhan. Cardiel, Grisor, Michinaki, Mithrala. Mithrala does. You fat Farrakhan. Dude, you're killing me, man. You are killing me. Alright, let's see what we can do. It's fast. Because I already had ally attack. Yeah, you can't have more than one ally attack, right? Alright, so let's compare. Gaining 1 more speed, losing some defense, gaining a little accuracy, but 489 attack is big, 52 crit damage is big. Yeah. Ooh, that's juicy too. Maybe I like... No, we don't want to lose 12 speed. Mikey, Rhonda, Ragash, Ethelyn, and Skrank. Be fine if we take these gear. This gear. Equip anything you need. Good man. So yeah, we're going up. We're 52 crit damage is big. 500 attack is big. We're losing a little defense, but we're also getting more accuracy. I think this will be solid. We can Lift a little defense here. You're going for Hilby tomorrow? Yes, I am. Defense. Quad attack. I like that. I'm gonna probably give that a big boy glyph. Nice. Definitely ascending a lot of this gear can help too. Like, I know it might not seem like a big difference, but when you give Ninja 50 more attack, that makes a big difference, and this coronet's gonna make a big difference too. Obviously he has to stay alive, so that's gonna be a concern. So I'm just trying to think of like who we can bring in to help him stay alive. You bring in a Python instead of a Grisor. I really like Cardio for heals, for the speed aura. I feel like Lichanaki and Ninja are the most, like, they're in. Let's try it. Let's go a little bit slower. And bring in a Python. Alright, let's try. If we can keep Ninja alive, his damage really will stack to crazy numbers, and that's the issue with the Cardio team, is we're gonna go a little slower, but hopefully go longer now. Basically, we Ninja to start placing debuffs, so there's a placing a debuff. They were taking away some of his chances to place debuffs because they have other people who bring in decreased defense and HP burn, but I feel like when you have buffers like Python and Mithrala, I like having a extender like a Grisor. There's another debuff. I would like to have more ignore defense on Ninja as well. Gamers here, hello my royal subjects. When does the Teletubbies collab start? Boy, I hope there's never a Teletubbies collab. I always have like a running list of like things that I think they might collaborate with, and Teletubbies is not on the list. That would it'd be a sad day in the community, because I feel like at that point, I know it's a joke, but that would clearly just be a quick cash grab, versus a lot of them have been like trying to do something that fits and is compelling and interesting.
Hello there.
Hello there. Leo's here. What's up, man? Dude, I've been getting a hankering to watch some Star Wars, man. My brother-in-law knows I'm a big Star Wars fan. Also, I didn't even realize I got a Star Wars shirt on. The Death Star Fundraiser Invitational. But my brother-in-law sent me a Christmas gift, and he was a big Star Wars fan. He got me my first ever Funko Pop. I never had one before. It's a Cassian from the Andor show. Pretty cool. It's like him in the prisoner jumpsuit. But yeah, now I have one Funko Pop. 210 on the A1. Yeah, I mean it's gonna stack up. My Ninja does like 1.2 million on the A1. Yeah, I don't know what number he'll get. I don't even have a Coronet, but it gets bonkers. He'll get 30% extra damage on the A1, plus all of his like attack and stuff that's attack and crit damage that's building. 269 on the A1. So yeah, it'll get north of 300 for sure. The issue I'm looking at right now is we're still not over 1 million per turn. Right, so last time we got to 30, we can probably get to like 34 maybe, but we need to survive longer. So I think Python and like Guardian gear could help with that. Obviously, in a perfect scenario, we're rebuilding everyone faster, but we can't just magically rebuild everyone. This is a coaching session, believe it or not a takeover. But we're staying healthy. my goof team is doing like 600k a turn. That's fine, man. Where do we get 0 poisons there from? There's 311 on the A1. So it should just keep stacking over and over again. And then he's okay keeping himself alive because of his Veil. $357. Either one, Lizzie. I mean, we're practically in here now. Yeah, I mean, I guess that the option is pay me $25 or buy subs. I'd rather just do $25 because Twitch pays. It takes like over half. So I think if you pay $25 in subs, that's like 4 or 5 subs, and I would get half of that. So. But yeah, I mean, I would, if I was taking this account on for a full takeover, I would build an actual speed tune team. But I kind of do want to see, I'm going to submit this key because we're going to get to a 2 key and just see how far off we are. Because I think this, like, to get to a 2 key is a little, or to a 1 key is definitely possible, but would require some intensive gear and I think an actual speed tune. I don't think that we have the level of gear in this account to just like throw in good champs and good builds and let it work, you know. Like Mithrala and Python are getting close to dying and there are supports. But there's our 2 key. That's okay though. That's why we have a reviver. Increased defense is back up. 508 is the biggest number I've seen in an account like this. Was that 508 on his one of Ninja's abilities? I'll have to show you my Ninja on my account in a bit. I mean, he's legitimately broken. Like, it's unbelievable how good he is. Don't hit Python. Come on, Python, pick Ninja back up. Increased attack helps a lot. Oh, he's back dead, dang it. But we got to 40 million. So that's exciting.
You see here, kid? You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came
Boom, 41.5 million, there you go. Ninja with 17 million, Grizzura with 8, and Mishinaki with 10.4 is solid. But yeah, and again, like the better, it's just so scalable. Python has a shield that's not been rolled up, so there you go. There you go. Your coaching session turned into a free mini takeover with a 2 key team. That's funny. But yeah, like ascending some of this, getting more attack, more defense. It's going to be big. That one stacks pretty fast. Potentially we could do Helm Smasher, but I don't think you need to. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I mean, Ultra Number Clan Boss gives you so many shards and resources, and then legendary books and things like that to progress everywhere else. And then after that, you can start focusing on other areas of the game. I do think, like, I hate giving advice like you need better gear because everyone needs better gear. I need better gear. If, like, for example, Flip was in here the other day. He's got a shoes in over 500 speed. I've got good gear, but it's nowhere near that. Say auto nightmare, please. We can try and see if it'll auto nightmare. This is the same speed too, right? But yeah, like everyone needs better gear. But I would also say, like, even just with the gear level that you have, farming Sand Devil would be big. Because mediocre gear, that, I mean, you shouldn't spend a ton of pots or, you know, Ascension oils on leveling up mediocre gear, but you can push it over the threshold. And if you're getting 65 million damage and you ascend all of your gear, then you can get to that 70 million. Yes, you can rename teams. So I name them like Spider or Fire Knight or whatever, or I'll do like, you know, my Chimera team is, you know, this is NSD Undead team because NSD is the one who built it. No, you're fine. I wanted to chat anyways, so we can talk while this is running, and I didn't want to do a quick battle in case it didn't one key. Let's see. Zara said, "Oh, I'm just working on my second account and leveling as I need a new 60 for my Ice Golem team. I also can't see a Spider team, and I'm lacking banners." Yeah, Spider's huge. That's kind of what I was gonna say here. I don't know what level like banners and stuff you have. If you're also farming Centranos and other areas of the game where you get different banners, Hydra, then maybe you don't need Spider as much, but getting good accessories is massive. Like a lot of these champions are slow, so starting to get double and triple speed rolls on your banners would be a big boon for this account. Like for this team, everyone needs to be like 210 plus, if not like 250 plus. Just in terms of like good builds that you can use in other areas, because ideally your ninja isn't just locked into clan boss, he's also able to use on Hydra and Chimera, and faction wars, stuff like that. Doom Tower, and a 180 ninja is not very useful anywhere. Theo's in here. What's up, Sam? Hope you're doing well. Thanks, man. Yeah, doing great, man. We're kind of just chilling. We did a mini takeover and then another mini takeover, kind of. One takeover. I guess we did a full takeover. It just didn't really submit the key. I'm gonna log out, Glizzy, or I'll log back in. We can talk, answer any more questions, and I'll do a quick battle. I don't want to watch that because it's gonna go a while. No, Ninja's not bad at all. Yours is just a little bit slow, and then I think he was kind of was at the threshold of like going from good damage to crazy damage. And the longer you get that clan boss team to fight, like he was not fully ramped up. So his passive and his relic that we just put him in. So he places 15 debuffs, so he'll get 30% extra damage. And then once he's done, what is it? Single enemy is hit by all three of his abilities, so 1, 2, and 3, which is for every 3 or 4 turns. He will increase it by 20%, so 5 times, so 20 turns. Ninja needs to take 20 turns roughly, and that should be good here. After 20 turns of Ninja, he should get fully ramped up. So we were probably just about getting there. Same thing with his A1, that gets ramped up from his passive. So yeah, the better gear and stuff we get on him, he's really going to take off. Okay, let's do a quick battle for Nightmare. I'm gonna assume this is gonna one key. Be disappointing if it didn't, because we did 40 million on Ultra Nightmare. Yeah, 44 million. Again, Ninja with 20, Michinaki with 10. Like that shows off how big of a difference he is. He really is crazy. So yeah, farming that. More relics is good, obviously. Like I know Faction Wars, getting Lydia is gonna be a big boon for your account. But really, it kind of all starts at Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, right? You get Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, you get more books, you get more shards, you get more champions, and a more like broad, diverse account that's deeper. And that's when you start beating Faction Wars. That's when you get better champions that can help you with Doom Tower, Centranos, all of it. You know, it kind of waterfalls, all of it starting at the top with Ultra Nightmare. I personally think Iron Twins is very important. I don't like push this a lot because people are very ornery and picky about it, but I think Iron Twins is big because I think when you get to a certain level of gear, souls becomes the biggest thing that can boost your account, and you can essentially get souls not for free, but a lot closer to free. I spend a lot less money than most people on soul stones because I farm Iron Twins every day and twice on Sundays. Iron Twins is fun. I'm glad you think so. Most people disagree and do not like Iron Twins. But yeah, I mean, I think Clan Boss, Sand Devil, Iron Twins, and then just like general gear farming, like always be gear farming basically. Those would be my main focuses. Probably some arena. Bronze 2 feels a little bit low. I feel like I just have so much it drives my ADHD wild and I just scatter. I definitely completely understand that, and it's only getting worse, so I totally feel compassion for that. But But yeah, the way I kind of do it is I just tackle it in little waves. Like I'm going to do arena for 20 minutes. And then now I'm going to go do spider for 20 minutes. And I'm going to go do hydra for an hour. But yeah, I mean, I would focus in on one area. Clan boss, you should try and get that locked down. And then once you've got that locked down, you can start focusing on some other areas. Arena definitely can use some work. Like that's just more stats you can get, right? So if you get accuracy up to 10 here, attack and crit damage for ninja, this will make big benefits in his damage. So I would definitely work on that. Leo's here, man. What's up, dude? We're doing a takeover / coaching for Glizzy. If I want to help a spider team, just picking a team, what channel can I post for help? General chat in my Discord, Zareth. Okay. Glizzy, any other questions before I log out? The Grand Hall is atrocious. That's okay, we all started somewhere. In the nicest way possible, of course. Yeah, so polite boy. Cool. Yeah, man. And you know you can always message me if you have any questions about anything, but it takes time, dude. It's a grind. This game is a grind that we're in. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But all that being said, I don't unless we have someone in here who's got a coaching or takeover that I owe them, I would love to get some Grim Forest action in tonight. Baby is killing it. She's sleeping. She's barely moved, which is wonderful. Yeah, man. Definitely get some silver up because I'm gonna want to run like roll some gear. Luke's here. What's up, dude? How's it going? Appreciate you joining. But yeah, get some silver and then let me know when you want that takeover. And you can DM me about how to pay. Alright. Nightmare. Wake up. I don't get it. I'm lost. Alright, let's beat Crixia so we can get a little remnant summon action. Bring in some different teams. I'm trying to wake up the baby. That's terrible, dude. Why would you wish nightmares on my baby? No, she's doing good. Also, if she wakes up, then I gotta leave the stream. Luke said, are you able to do the coaching now? Luke, do I owe you coaching? I'm blanking on who won coaching yesterday. But if so, then yes. I do have availability today to do coaching. That's what we just did, actually. Was coaching for Glizzy. Probably, if you're willing to. I had a list and then I stopped adding things to the list. So I have some people. So Schlesman, Nasty Nate, and King, I owe coaching to. G-Force, Hone, yourself, and Marcus, I have team takeovers for. But that's old. Like, that was a few weeks ago. Luke said you won one of the races yesterday. Okay. Then yes. And have you messaged me on Discord to send me your login details, Luke? Yes, yeah, I see our messages. Yeah, send me your login details and I'll probably log in like the next 10 minutes. I do want to do a little bit of Grim Forest. Yeah, dude, I appreciate that. I'm just scatterbrained, man. And especially with how late these streams have been. It's just getting worse. Brain is mush. That would be very clutch, my man. You know what's funny? When Mad Hatter came into the game, I thought he was going to be a nuisance in Arena. He still can be, but people just don't use him. He's really just like a clan boss Hydra Chimera guy. Because his passive is crazy, where he just like places fears all the time, kind of like Odin placing block buffs or block damage. He just does it with fears. But no one uses him in arena. It's crazy. I don't either. I just thought that's funny. When he like his kit got released, I was like, oh man, that's gonna be toxic in arena. Not really. True, it's almost 5 a.m. Goodness gracious, dude, my bad. Well, we'll definitely get to it quickly. So I said I may have to buy a account takeover for my wife's account. She played a long time. Yeah, so the wording is a little confusing. For account takeover, I typically mean a team takeover. I can do multiple teams, but like rebuilding multiple teams on someone's account is typically a lot. Typically, most of my account takeovers are just one team, like a clan boss team. I could decrease. Oh, bosses immune to decrease speed. Never mind. Raw Sense says, "Well, to bed, have a good stream." Yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Good night, my man. There goes Volcanoes. See, it'll take some time, but he'll pop off. $100 for basic dungeon boss team takeovers? I mean, if I did all 4 of them, then I guess yes. But I would try and convince whatever person to let me do 1 or 2 of them at a time, so I don't have to do 4 takeovers in one. But like what we did earlier with the clan boss takeover, that's what I like to do for my takeovers, is just one team, build it, test it, be done. Leo, I don't know. I think you are out of touch, my man. Hell, Hades in them, they'll charge $100 per team. So $400 for all 4 basic dungeons. Yeah, I mean, I think that potentially that's something we could work out. Alright, where is this last stupid key? I still have no clue how to get up there. Feels like it's here. No, definitely not 100 per dungeon. $25 for a clan boss takeover, that's what I charge. Alright, well, it's not here. We'll probably fight that guy at some point. Feel red. Where is this stupid crown, dude? If it's up in those top 5, I'm gonna be angry. Fabian. Risk, Mikage. You might remember where the crowns are. That would be clutch too. Yeah, Audie sent me a, once you beat the final boss, the purple portion of the map unlocks. Gotcha. Okay. I just need that 1 crown before I beat it. So we're not far off. I got a game in the NFL. Seahawks have scored and try and tie it up with a 2-point conversion against the Rams. Luke's into login. Perfect. Freaking Fabian, dude, he's so gross. Well, it's a chest. The lights just flashed. Don't love that. Um. Dang it, I jinxed it. Seriously. You lost your passy. I'll be taking a break in a second. Did you kill Androck yet or Alaz? I think I killed Alaz. I can't remember, man. There's so many. Mikage, Carnage, Alaz. I did kill Alaz. Arbais I did kill. I remember fighting Arbais. Crixia. Commodus. I mean, there's one random chest here. It doesn't feel like this should be over here. Oh, look at that. Found Androck and another Trove Master. This was a lot of stuff right here in the middle of nowhere. All right, so real quick. Deacon, Armand, Siffy, Mitchie, Laz. Nice. We'll get the crown, then we'll switch back over to coaching Luke. All right, 3 crowns, that's big. So we'll do coaching, and then hopefully we can come back and beat Lashun. My wife will come soon, but that doesn't mean I have to stop streaming. No, that is the 3rd one, Caretaker. That's the one I'm still missing. So that's the only one I'm missing. So thank you. We have located all 3 crowns, which is huge. Huge. Oh, we need Stafford and Puka LOL playoffs in fantasy. True. Well, I'm eliminated from the playoffs in fantasy, dude. I had an abysmal year in fantasy. But my wife is in, so I'm rooting for her. All right, what do we got? Mortu, Marius, Volcanos, Sulfurion. I like Lydia, but I like Necmo too. Let's do Necmo instead of Mew. Did you beat the other 4 bosses? Yes, I did. Yes. So I think we're like, yeah, we will now have 4 crowns and 4 bosses, or 3 crowns and 4 bosses dead. So I think we're like fully ready to fight the boss once we do our coaching. Riho first. Yeah, I'm excited. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Just gonna build a little suspense by doing a little coaching session between. Luke, what are we taking a look at in your account? Yeah, I see that they're debating it, but I don't know. It looked like it was pretty clearly not good to me, but I don't know what I missed. Oh, interesting. Wow, tie game. That's crazy, dude. We had a good Thursday night game last week where my Falcons got a win in. Dang, that's awesome. That is a backwards pass. They're showing like a perfect angle. And then he just picks it up. That's so crazy. Wow. That's so funny. Yeah, dude, I mean, that's super lucky. Very unlucky for the Rams. McVay is not going to be happy about that. Androck was going to be a little bit tougher than this, but I guess his big thing is buffing, and there's just not a lot of buffs. And then, and he has no teammates to buff right now. And then he doesn't have any crit rate, so he can't even get the benefit of his bonkers passive. Bingo. There's our crown. Main boss unlocked. So 3 crowns. Does it say anything about? Yeah, they're all dead. Feels good. All right. Little pause. Hop into Luke's account. message me there. I guess it's just get my champions better. You said I don't really know. I just can't really progress more. It seems like I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll take a look at some of the champions and how they're built, see if we have any like general advice. But I mean, I definitely have questions about like where you are now, and then we'll talk about the same kind of things that we talked about with Glizzy, like where you should be focusing your energy and trying to progress further. Obviously, like I mentioned earlier, it's going to all start with Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. So level 43, so still very early game. Okay, so for you, the advice is the same, but it's going to be a little bit more simple. It's champions to 6 stars, right? So you have 4 champions that are 6-star, which is good. That's a good start, but you definitely need more. And right now you don't have a ton of options. So in terms of progressing, it's potentially looking at a few rares, but then it's also starting to work on saving up your shards, particularly ancient shards, for 2x events. So you can get better epics and legendaries to level up. Said Chicken City. Oh, just like the 3 stars? Yeah, a lot of 3 stars, you know, chickens. Epics, nobody that's really worthwhile. Golden Reaper's not bad, but not great. Legendaries are all solid. Jack isn't great. I wouldn't be in a rush to take him to 6. And obviously no mythicals. So you're in a weird spot where it's like you don't have any champions you like need to take up to 6 stars. There are champions that you can, and I would probably take up to like 5 stars. So for example, you don't really need poison, so you don't have to take up Frozen Banshee. But Elhain is good for Faction Wars, Aethel is good for Faction Wars, Kale is good for Faction Wars. Diabolus is not a bad champ for Faction Wars either. Apothecary is great for both Faction Wars and Lizzie is 2 kilo trainer. Very nice, man. Happy to help, dude. Valerie's not bad. Hellborn Sprite's not bad. So taking some of these up to like 40 or stuff can help start helping with Faction Wars. But yeah, the biggest thing is focusing on gear and getting to Ultra Nightmare, which I'm sure you're a long ways off from Ultra Nightmare. Let's see where you hit last. Hard. So let's get you into Brutal and then into Nightmare. So let's take a look at how some of the champs are geared. So UDK, he needs a ring, so we need to farm some Spider. Sun Wukong, very slow. So ideally, you want speed boots on every champion. With very few, minimal exceptions. So you want speed boots on almost everybody. And then Sun Wukong, you want full crit rate, high crit damage, high attack. Attack is good. Accuracy is solid. So everything I like here, just a little higher speed, basically. Attack from there. Masteries is a good way to get a lot of stats and a lot of damage from people. So for damage dealers that are in PvE or PvP, I mean, like Sun Wukong, you can get Helm Smasher to ignore defense. Or PvE, like Xenomorph against Clan Boss, you can get War Master or Giant Slayer for more. Caretaker, you said booked. Who's booked? Sun Wukong is booked, yeah, which is awesome. You don't even... the A1 is not near as impactful as these ones are. These ones are big, 3-turn cooldowns and all. Both of them is awesome. So Sun Wukong is definitely like should be in the best gear in your account. He is awesome. Rhonda's good, getting her ascended. Obviously getting this rolled and getting crit damage is a big boost here. But yeah, I mean, take these 4 and Harvest Jack or Golden Reaper, whoever you want as your 5th. Start farming some Spider. That will be your next step. Speed boots on everyone. If you don't have a lot of speed boots, you can farm Dragon to get speed boots because you have a lot of energy, or you can farm Brutal. Alright, gotta beat some campaign. Can Sun Wukong not just beat this campaign? He's not in bad gear. Have you even attempted this? Feels like Sun Wukong should be farming, and then you should try to get some 6-star speed boots, because it feels like he can do this. Especially when he's booked. So yeah, let's write down a list of some things. Focuses. Luke. Masteries. On top champs. Ascending top champs. This doesn't have to be an instantaneous thing. Farming spider to get accessories for top champs. And when I say top champs, right now we're talking about those 4. Right? So your 4 6-stars. Xenomorph, Sun Wukong, Rhonda, and whoever your other one was. UDK. And then I'm going to put an asterisk down here. Try and get to Spider 10. Spider 10 has like a weirdly good drop rate for 5-star gear. So Spider 10 would be a great area for you to target. Speed boots for everyone. Ideally 5-star or higher. And then in terms of like general advice, I'm going to put this in here as well. Stats over sets. It's like a very common phrase. Maybe it's overused, but it's always accurate. So what that means is like putting someone in a relentless set is awesome, for example. But if you're putting them in bad gear with bad stats, like not enough speed, not enough accuracy, not enough damage, because you want to force them into a relentless set, that's not as good as if you put them in broken sets or random sets and they had better stats. So stats over sets. Push clan boss. We'll take a look at those clan boss champions and how they're built in a minute too, but pushing clan boss equals better rewards, equals better progression, right? It's like everywhere in the game. You said I've not played campaign that much. Totally fair, man. You try to get another legendary because Jack, yeah, he's not great. He is kind of buns, you're right. But yeah, I would save your ancients and any shards you get and pull just on 2x's only. And then you have a better chance of getting a legendary. Is there anyone I would consider? I mean, maybe Apothecary over anybody else on your account. 620 chickens is crazy. Apothecary is good. And then clan boss. Yeah, I mean, I would just do this and then build Apothecary. Even if you take him to 40, you can do some increased speed and heals and stuff. I would do defense in all battles since you don't have a good speed aura. Xenomorph, again, getting ascended is going to be big just for more poisons. And then we can take a look at how these champions are built. So UDK, we want high defense and slow, which is correct. No accuracy. I mean, right now he's kind of just a meat shield. So he's not like placing any debuffs here. He's going to heal you a little bit and then just like survive. Yeah, Glizzy, and then just nuts everywhere, dude. I use Ninja, Chimera, Hydra. My best Hydra team, my best Chimera team, my best Clan Boss team. And he wasn't my best Sand Devil team, but now he's not anymore. UDK, like I said, your best build. It's a little bit slow, so I think he's fine. Rhonda, we can just take this to 12 just to have some more stats. Slow, very slow. No crit rate, and it's like without crit rate, crit damage isn't doing a lot. So we would want to switch this to crit rate gloves. 30 million to 60 million. I'm telling you, dude, I didn't make this up. He is that crazy. So we need more crit rate gloves, right? We're seeing that here. And then Xenomorph, good crit rate. Definitely need more accuracy. Definitely need more accuracy. Maybe switch in these two relentless pieces to perception pieces if you have them. Could be big. I like the crit rate on him, but maybe switch those to Rhonda and just get him more accuracy, because he'll still place 1 poison here and he'll still place poisons on his passive. But his accuracy is the biggest thing in the world, because if he doesn't have accuracy, he can't land his poisons. And then masteries. It looks like we've got some strange masteries going on here. So typically for any damage dealer, you want crit rate, not attack. And then accuracy is good here. I would want accuracy instead of HP here. So I would redo these. Crit rate, accuracy, crit damage, and then charge focus for more accuracy as well. But Luke, what I will also tell you is at any point in time, whether that's on stream or in my Discord, feel free to ask me any questions. You know, what mastery should I put on this champion, or what gear set is best for this champion, or whatever. Because you've got an okay base, but you got a long ways to go, man. And there's lots and lots to improve on. And I know it can get overwhelming. We were talking about that with Lizzie earlier, but I'm here to help. I would love to help make sure you stay in the game and stay happy and successful, and answer any questions for you. Lizzie said you can ask Lizzie, which is true. So here I'm going to send you this little blurb in Discord. So there's some takeaways for that. But yeah, we'll call that. Like I said, feel free to send me any more questions if you have anything specific you want to ask, but hopefully that's helpful. I know it's like drinking from a fire hose. I don't want to give you too much information, but there's a lot to address and I don't want to ignore anything. Luke is getting into it with somebody. Who did you add? Ninja, yeah. Yeah, Hone, like Hone said, we're building a community here. We have like 250 people, and most of those people were pretty helpful, you know. So we would happy to answer any questions and tackle any subjects. Lennon Simpson said, "What would you say the two best champions in the game that could carry you mainly for Clan Boss and Fire Knight?" Two best champions in the game. I feel like to talk about that, we have to immediately count out mythicals. Like we can't include mythicals. So I would say Newt. Big damage in Clan Boss and huge in Fire Knight. Whether that's normal or hard, he's huge. And then past that, if we're including mythicals, I'd say Mikage. If we're not including mythicals, Ninja's up there. Ninja's like one of the biggest Clan Boss carries and still great in Fire Knight. He can be used in hard or normal. An ally attacker like Cardiel could be amazing in both. But it's so tough, man. There's so many champions to choose from. Demonic said, "Hey Sam, quick question for general DPS champ building. What ratio of attack, defense, HP, or their main damage set to crit damage is best to go with? Like, would it be better to have 4k attack with 304 in crit damage, or 6k attack to 250, 300 crit damage?" There's like a super complicated math question, and I think it kind of depends on each champion. Zara said Geo. Geo's a good point, but Geo's not really a good Fire Knight champion. It's not bad. Regular Fire Knight, he's okay, but he's not great. Single hitters, and then the HP burn the Terminator still has to have the shield down already. But I think it's kind of in the middle. I would say like 4,000 to 5,000 attack with like 300-ish crit damage. I don't know if you use Demonic, I don't know if you use the Hell Hades Artifact Optimizer, but it will show you like the best damage. Let me give you an example. Also, Ninja, not Ninja. Lizzie, just to show you some context. My Ninja 6-star 6-piece Merciless, 6,800 attack, 402 crit damage. So I had mine at like 8,000 attack at one point, but this ended up being more damage. Did we get the... M7M said, "Hey, may I get a takeover? If you want to join my Discord, you can get instructions on how to buy one. Or you can try and win one once a week on stream." I would say if you're a returning champ that's been away for a while and willing to spend $20, Elva's a crazy good champ for most places. I would totally agree with that. Absolutely, she is awesome. How'd you get all of that and HP and defense? I mean, this is some of the best gear in my account. But again, also one thing to consider is it's all ascended. 56 defense, 80 defense, 56 attack, 20% crit damage, 20% attack, 12 speed, 780, like more HP, more crit damage, more HP, more attack. Like it's all coming everywhere. But it's also like all trip rolls, triple crit rate, double roll, triple roll. Merciless gives a ton. 4-star Cat's Gaze helps. 5-star Blessing, +4 empowerment. Yeah, it all stacks up and adds up. But there's also 5 years of me being in the game and 283 speed. So this is why he does legit billions. Let's see if I have a Clan Boss key. No, I don't know why I asked. Of course I do. This team's not fully optimized because I think some people are in random gear, but the points should still stand. $267 million. That honestly feels a little bit low, but I do use the HH optimizer by 10 my input one numbers. I wish I had managed to get. Yeah, Cascades is awesome, dude. I wish I had the coronet for clan boss. That's better, but for Hydra, is it? I was gonna say for Hydra and Chimera it's better, but maybe it's not. I don't even know. I think I'm fine with that one. That's funny. All right, let's check out Lashun. Do we fight the Trove Master first? Nah, we'll come back to that. I'm excited. I miss him. All 4 bosses are dead. Let's see what champions we roll. But yeah, Demonic, I'm not the numbers guy. Like Saf or someone else could get you those exact numbers of what you want and need, and I just don't know them. So I don't even know what this boss does. AoE, the damage received by targets under an entangle debuff is reduced by 50%. 50% chance of placing True Fear on targets without an entangled debuff. So we want entangle. Also, you're currently trying to get my ultra number. What's what team done? It's selling all my shield and other bad set gear for the longest time. Yeah, you really need one set of shield, but you don't need it to be crazy if you have decent stats. But obviously better shield. I mean, you can just run some fire and get a shield set. It doesn't have to be the best shield set in the world. AoE before attacking removes all debuffs from Lashun, removes all buffs from all enemies. Damage inflicted by his skill and the amount of defense ignored. Or buff and debuff. So we kind of want no debuffs and no buffs. Attacks all enemies under an entangle debuff. Decrease each target's turn meter. No enemies under entangle. Attacks the enemy with the high speed. Places protected entangle. Do you want entangle or do you not want entangle? This is crazy because on the A1 it sounds like you want entangle, but now you don't want it. Places protected entangle on the enemy with the highest speed. Siphon on the enemy with the highest speed for 3 turns. Entangle means champ can be used, but the champ will receive damage. When champ gets survived, the entangle goes away. Might go another champ. So what is the strategy here? Because I've literally watched 0 content. Oh, you got Wixwell from the most recent Prism Shard, dude. Congrats. Bring HP burn. That's what Theo said. You get entangled no matter what. Okay, so am I buffing? Am I not buffing? Are we debuffing? Am I not debuffing? Someone said bring HP burn. Am I cleansing? What's the strategy here? Decrease oncoming damage if he's not on HP burn. So we definitely want HP burn. Reviver is important. Okay. So I have Noel and Sulfurion. He's immune to almost all CC, I would assume. Is there anything he's not immune to? Can he be frozen or anything? I didn't see that he could be. Is he healing at all? I didn't see any heals. I like a Laz. I like Cardiel. Necmo for Leech? Geo for HP burn? I like Geo for Reflect, but then Sulfurion and him will kind of just clash. Johanna for cleansing? Do we want to cleanse? Only main boss I've beaten the Grim Forest so far as a vampire woman I beat her today. Yeah, dude, some of these bosses are hard. Smite is good damage though. We're gonna try Johanna. I'm nervous. I'm excited. Defending champs may want to bring a double reviver. Yeah, I brought in Lady Noelle and Sulfurion. So I assume he's going to open with this. Didn't realize I had sound turned on. Yeah, we got one entangle already. Bingo, exactly. Trying to not place a ton of buffs because he's gonna strip them off. No, he's not apparently. Gonna do that first. That hurts.
You see here, kid? You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump.
Yeah, I can see why we need double reviver.
What if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
Sounds are cool. So interesting. Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can turn on the game sound. Let me know if that comes in too loud. I've been working on gearing my champs. I'm up to 21. Goodness. Woo! Nice, Helen. That's awesome, dude. It makes... I mean, I think that's like a smart system. Too loud. All right. Sorry. No, that is great. My bad, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that, character. So is he healing? I feel like his health is not going down. So right now it's above this second, third passive. I feel like he's definitely healing, in which case we could have brought in more too. Theo, thank you. I appreciate that. Too loud. Let's bring it down again. Because for me, it's coming in like maybe slightly louder than the music, but not much at all. Ooh, we lost both our revivers there. They said can't hear. I mean, I don't know, Jim. You can't hear anything else because I made you deaf? Big shield. Big heal. He's definitely healing, dude. For sure. Almost peed. He's definitely healing. Alright, I'm putting it at 50%. Hopefully this is good. None of this is saying he's gonna heal, but he definitely feels like he's healing. I'm watching it. Yeah, I mean, he's insanely tanky. Which I was hoping that allows would be good damage because he stacks up his damage over time, but he's got a counterattack to do that, and he's not getting a ton of counterattacks. But So Furon's kind of just revive bait at this point. Mike is in here. What's up, dude? Fighting Lashun for the first time. So Furon has smite, but he's the one who's getting entangled, so he's not doing much. No worries, man. Don't feel bad at all. Yeah, I think if we change the team, we might bring in... she's got Brimstone as well. Tuanok's got Brimstone, so we're bringing it in there. Good night, man. So there's a Brimstone proc. I think I saved that for when I need a big heal. Hello. So you said now the damage is going to hit. So what causes the damage to go crazy like that? Nikita's absolutely nuked us. Is it buffs and debuffs he has? Like that didn't hit that hard. It's almost below half health. He removes buffs and debuffs, ignores 5%. Yeah, so it feels like it was just... I like this team that is not super debuff heavy. It's a little bit buff heavy, but not like crazy. So then I'm not going to buff us here. Gotcha, I get what you're saying. Okay, so that one wasn't as bad because he only had 2 debuffs. And we didn't have as many buffs. My Laz is geared. He's not geared super well. His gear got ripped off from my takeover, my Chimera takeover, and so his gear is lacking. He is in gear. Gotcha. I get what you're saying. I mean, we were gonna beat it, I think, but we've been a little bit close to dying. But yeah, like he's counterattacking and doing 20k. It's not much at all. No question, that's lackluster. Use no buffs and on the HP run on G, and that basically sold it with a reviver. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. This Brimstone is nice. I want a buff here. We'll do this. They're going into OT, I see. Big Brimstone hit there. Okay, not too bad. Some of it is timing stuff. Not try G on the boss, but could be another one like Smite isn't with it. Yeah, I think that what you're saying makes sense. Got this. Yeah, it feels pretty good. That one main move, which I was kind of just going in blind, and he was hitting pretty hard. But yeah, I like the 2 revivers here. It makes me feel like I'm a lot less stressed. Well, Noelle is not built super well either. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, if you're not taking a lot of damage, you can't reflect a lot of damage, but I think alternative styles, like I think Geo's going to be amazing for this, and I think alternate styles of damage makes a lot of sense. I think Ninja's obviously great here. Poisons could be good. But 952, oh, boys, you know what time it is. Time to pull a Remnant, let's go. I have 0 patience when it comes to this stuff. Speed and resistance, nice. It's remnant time. I mean, I didn't even look at the gear, but I got some. Not a lot of good stuff yet, but it'll come. All right, boys, what do we think? Yeah, dude, I love it. All right, good luck. Marcus said he feels a relic keeper. I'm thinking. Who am I thinking? I'm thinking Toshiro the Bloody. Right here. Nah. Lady Quillen. Good night. Calling it a stream. No, I'm kidding. I literally just have zero patience. All right, let's go. So now that we beat the boss, yeah, all the Phrygius battles on hard, 110. Win all battles in the purple region. Is it unlocked now? It is. A mythical book. That's pretty cool. Sure, these way harder? What are your stats looking like in Grim Forest right now? Solid. 55 speed, 4 crit rate, 70 crit damage, 360 accuracy. It's kind of crazy. Find all the charms for the chest. Oh, yeah. Also, creator. I don't know if I recognize your name. First time chatter, man. Welcome along. Dang, you guys are smart. You guys know where to go and everything. I've got almost all the altars. 10% ignore defense. But I've mostly focused on speed. Like whatever's higher rarity giving me more boost. But not like a ton of damage stuff. So I have 14 charms, so I only need one more charm. I don't know where you find them. I've kind of just been doing it. Okay, we don't have a lot of options. So Cardiel, Sigfriend, Noel, Fabian, Marius feels good. Alright, I'm gonna step away for 1 second. Sorry, my wife just got back. Wanted to chat, ask about the concert and stuff. Demonic Siege also have 14 charms. Nice. Charms kind of hidden. I don't remember where I got mine. Yeah, I just feel like I've just been playing. Little step spots in between the counters. Yeah, I think they're just random. It definitely feels random. Yeah, I'm just clicking everywhere. And that's my plan too, is now that I beat all the bosses, I'm kind of going to go directionless and just check off everything, literally. Supreme KO, this is the most intimidating he's ever been. I like that it's like a faction thing though. Like it's Ziklik and then Aphidus and just all Dark Elf champions. That's pretty cool. Why don't you just get a row of each mythical so you can never lose? That's so true, man. I don't know why I didn't think about that. He's at the end of a path. Interesting. Yeah, I was thinking I should just get more mythical champions, and then I would just have an easier time. I have no clue how good he is. I have no clue how good he is either. The game's gotten to such a point that even me as a content creator doesn't know every single champion's kit if I don't have them. Sorry for signing you out. Logged in the wrong account. I don't know who you signed out. Mythical skill tome. That's pretty cool. So, I do want to fight at least one or more of the Trove Masters. Because I kind of think that's the ultimate boss to me, is at the end of the month, like how far can I progress everything here? I guess there's an altar somewhere? I don't know if it's like hidden or if it's up here in the purple areas. But I need one more altar to get one more curio. And then, yeah, can I beat all of the Trove Masters to the highest level? Where's the one I just unlocked? Was it by Androck over here? I think it was. Yeah, this guy. But can we get to 7 or 13? That would be the dream. Yeah, I was trying to think about a Wookswell team. This? We don't have another buff extender. It still could be pretty saucy. True. Yeah, I mean, a Laz is gonna make this kind of go crazy. Is he ignoring shield and block damage? Feels like counterattack is too much here.
What if you don't? What right.
This team doesn't have enough like heals. Might be ignoring shields. Did the Rams win? I just saw Puka scored. 77.3 fantasy points off Puka and Stafford. That's crazy. Can the speed debuff land the clan boss? No, it cannot. Sadly. I don't even know if that's sadly. Speed tuning would be a nightmare, but no, you cannot land decrease speed. Not one yet. Seahawks get their chance now. Nice. Only watching a little bit. He's not doing bad. I mean, that's all good. These are all amazing champions. I'm not surprised they're doing well, but we just needed a more conditional, or not conditional, more traditional reviver. But cool shield synergy. Because we get some from Sulfurion too, but there's no heals in the squad. She got to 7 though. So that's something. Stupid evade, dude. That's literally my least favorite thing they've ever added. Dumb.
Just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just got to bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump.
Dumb, dumb, dumb. So if we could redo this.
What if I fall? Well, what if you don't?
Don't have a ton of heals. Unless Sigfrid flips. Chicken. I hate the chicken. That's an overrated champion. Okay, so I think I've beat all of the Trove Masters now, just not anywhere near the highest level. But I'm not gonna like stress about that. Yeah, Archbishop heals a little bit on his A3. So yeah, like there's a lot of these steps I hypothetically get high to charm. This one I've not beaten much at all. I was trying to do the demon spawn here. Yeah, Necmo with Leech could help for sure. And then it's just activating a ton of Volcanos A1s. And now we need a heal. Go ahead and place block debuffs. Gonna hurt. And revive on death, obviously. Yeah, I mean, Leech definitely, like, the more damage we do, it's gonna help us heal back up. So for people like Volcanos who are gonna hit hard, it's gonna be big. Did you steal the buff? No, sadly, I checked that out. It doesn't say it's protected, it's just not an option to steal it. I don't think you can block it either. Because I want to say I did Lady Noel. But yeah, we can try and steal it. It just won't steal anything. Do I want to do this? Probably. Close. Not being able to land decreased speed is brutal. But there's leech that healed him up a ton. Healed Geo up a little bit, and then obviously Merch is going to heal us a ton. I think I'm going to hold that because I think the next ability is going to be hitting harder once we've got the gold thing, this thing, yeah. So now is when I want the revive on death. Urchka is amazing, dude. She has moved up my tier list a lot. Overtime. At least doesn't look as effective as I was thinking here. Yeah, I don't think it's like, because when you hit the shield, it doesn't do anything. But then when you hit, when the shield is off, it helps. So you're right. It is both good, but not near as good as I thought. Ever right behind Marius. That's a tough comparison. I for sure have Marius over her. That sucks. I think with things like this, she's much more in play in terms of like being high top tier. But for so much of the game, she can help you beat it, but she's not going to help you beat anything fast. So if your goal is just to beat things, then she is god tier. But then if your goal is to like get a new Fire Knight record, she's terrible. Versus Marius can be in every speed tune in the world, in every area of the game, in every boss, in every dungeon. But I agree, she can do, not a lot of people can do what she can do. I should have placed Revive on Death there. Volcanos is gonna start getting us in trouble. She's countered by a few champions, which is good. Every person should have counters. But it is crazy that a free champion can counter her so well. Cardiel's Revive on Death has been very, very clutch this fight. We got our 7. I don't think we're getting 13 though. It's possible. I don't think so. She's for sure a top support champion, no question. No question. I don't think Geo's built also. They're fully built. I think he might just have some random pieces thrown on him. $9 mil. Kano's kind of starting to go crazy. Current most wanted void Legos is Venus, as you have Cupidus. That's not a champion I hear a lot of people talk about. Venus is solid, and she's very fun with Cupidus. But I don't. My Venus does not get a ton of use. This sucks. Let's A1. Big heal would be clutch here. Dang it. Oh boy. Knew it was gonna happen too. Merch didn't even get the heal off. I'm glad he did the Revive on Death. Isn't Venus the one who's passive? Doesn't work unless Cupidus here. Yes. Yep. Cupidus was one of your first ever void Legos. Nice. Or one of your first ever Legos. Nice. Cupidus is good. I mean, they're both good. Venus brings so much. She brings AoE, HP burn, AoE decreased defense and weaken. Poisons on the A1. Like, she's awesome. I'm not disparaging her at all. But the two of them have fallen a lot from grace, especially in Arena. I think Maria's gonna die at some point if she's gonna revive anybody, but she's gonna die, like she's gonna revive them by the end of this fight. I would say that Venus also feels a little power crept. He started playing a little before our tech came out. Nice. Well, we got our crap. Weren't we supposed to get 13 or 14 million? Damn, 6th in my clan. Dang it, we were supposed to get 13. I mean, we beat the 7, but like 20 million just feels hard there. So like that's why I'm thinking second Yumiko would be cool. Wrangler's here, said struggling with Nightmare Clan, but Xenopops too many poisons for other debuffs to proc. Yeah, absolutely. That's just an issue with Xenomorph. Kind of just a trade-off you have to make. Alright, let's go fight some more purple guys. Oh, baby. We got Mikage and Ninja in here together. Alright, I'm going to step away and pee super quick. How fast would you have to run for 20 million? I mean, I don't think it's just speed. I think some of it's champion, some of it's defense, HP. I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's also a few attempts could probably get it done. Like, we didn't get 14 there, but we definitely could. You know, and maybe changing out the champions. We also have the little reroll things where we can add different champions in. I don't think we're far off. Maybe a week or two. Alright, I'll be right back. Also, I just saw, as I was walking to the bathroom, Seahawks win the game in overtime. That's crazy. All right. The 2 Void Legos total pulled, and they're Georgia and Yumiko. Those are awesome, dude. Who was my first Void Lego? Golly. Hegemon back in the day? Who was awesome. I mean, still is awesome. He was a lot more awesome back in the day. And then Baron, I think. They were pretty close. They're probably within a month or two. Who is that? The Incarnate. Yeah, what an awesome game. I'm sad I missed most of it. But yeah, dude, it's even tough for me to think about like who my first Void Lego was. That was so long ago. Stupid Incarnate. Always protecting. He's wiped my arena so many times now. Talking about Hegemon. Back in the day, it was way better because there was no stone skin, no reaction gear, like nothing. It was, you could put shields on. You know, there wasn't a ton you could do to protect against it. Swift parry back in the day was a big deal. Yeah. Trying to place unkillable on it. I love that damage that did. You're dead. Immunity was the only thing, but yeah, good luck getting fast when you said. Yeah, but it would help you with like the block active skills part of it, but not if you build a nuke Hegemon. He said I would go first team consisting of Harvard, Georgia, Fabian, and UDK. You can't go first team, it's weird, but that is still a really good team. Digimon destroys me. Yeah, he destroys most people. If your team banks on going first, he can really mess that up. Sorry, the family's always all texting about the Seahawks game. Flip's here. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing well. I am doing great, man. We've had a good night. We're chilling. I beat Lashun, the boss, for Grim Forest. Now we're fighting some of the purple areas. Man, doing well. Hope you are as well. Also, Catastrophal, thank you for the follow. I missed that 4 minutes ago. I saw it. I was right when I was getting up to go to the bathroom. Speaking of Hegemon, look at that. He blocked almost all of our skills. Flip just woke up. Nice. Can Ninja kill Georgia? Not with an A1, he can't. Maybe with another A1, he can't. Oh, come on. Don't kill him. Too tanky. Too tanky. It's not going great right now. Okay, that helps. Maybe we can start getting this back on track. You said I'm a more PvE focused player person, not as big a fan of PvP. Totally fair. Totally fair. Ooh wee! Look at Armand's health. On, stop. Stop! You suck. You suck. Oh, Fortress with the revive. Dude, that sucks, man. It's not fun missing a fusion, especially for champion like that. Maybe Siggy can bring us back, but it doesn't feel great. Come on, bro. Maybe Ninja can bring us back. My goodness. But yeah, good luck, dude. I hope you get your nude, man. It is. He's a game changer for sure. Let's go. Ninja's that guy. Where's Glizzy at? He's that guy, dude. Let's go. All 6-star pieces too. Love it. Freaking love it. Level 28. Epic. So yeah, I'm going here with the speed, right? Crit damage, crit rate, fine. But like, think about the Trove Master. I don't need more crit damage in that boss. I do need more, maybe accuracy, but really speed. I think that's the biggest thing we're getting. Ooh, don't love this batch. Raz, with double freeze. Phoenix. Who's your most wanted mythical? So most wanted mythical is not necessarily the best by any means. It's Toshiro, who is the champion who I'd have the most fun with, I think. And that's because I have a 6-star soul waiting for him and I have Mikage, and those two pair together very, very well. Most impactful mythical, might be Joan. Yeah, crit rate. I think everyone who needs crit rate has crit rate, so. I don't even know who the best mythical is that I don't have. Yeah, no, there's a very few reasons you'd ever use that as a buff. We got her freeze back. I recently pulled a Gizmac, and that was huge. Or will be huge. I haven't had a chance to put them into too many different areas yet. Jeez, they're hitting hard, dude. Double freeze might not be enough. We just have no turn meter fill or anything here. He's gonna be obnoxious too. He might just wreck us.
You see here, kid?
Yep.
You gotta just go for it.
Still got a revive in though.
Comes after or what came before. You just gotta bang
We're not out of it.
and jump. And you might think,
Oh, come on now.
well, what if you don't?
Brutal.
What if you fly?
Nice clutch. I mean, not mythical, but I have a 5-star Taras soul. That'd be nice to use. I did pull a Taras recently. I got pretty lucky with that, like a few months ago. But I did not have any souls. I just bought a 1-star soul for him 2 days ago. But yeah, I mean, he's almost a mythical. He's amazing. And now we got all the barbs. Ooh. Big cleanse there. Feels wraps. Dang. Raz wasn't geared. I don't know what we can do different there. You think Arbase or Nell could be crazy as a unit champion for the plant people? Yeah. Blade Chorister, Cowdor, or whatever his name is. Zareth, as an early game to mid game, do you think it's worth buying the last levels I need for the Forge Pass or buy the monthly gym pack? I would almost always buy the monthly gym pack. Golly. Hang on. Wires got tangled. Quite literally. Forge Pass.
You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before.
No. I would buy.
Gotta bang your knees.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely level it normally, but the gem pack is such great value. It's the best thing you can buy if you're going to spend energy or money in the game. No question.
Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
All right. Maybe we need to do some rerolls. Like, they're not in the best gear, but I don't think we have enough damage there to kill everyone before the faction unit, or like the Freya cleanses. Stop buying much else. Totally don't blame you. Right, like, Michelle's not doing a ton, because Freya herself is going to cleanse. So unless we can kill the rest of them beforehand, which doesn't seem like we can, I feel like we need a reroll. don't know if that's much better. Crime Fighting Beaver's back. What up? Brutal time dilation there. But for a certain account, I got a righteous pass. I did massively speed up my account progress. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you at all. There's solid value and there's a lot there. Did you miss anything fun? I don't know what you were here last for. But I mean, we're always having fun, dude. But I mean, if you left post coaching and you me being on other people's accounts, we've kind of just been, we beat Lashun and we're just messing around in Grim Forest. That man's annoying. Oh, come on, dude. Stupid fear. Is that a true fear? Because I'm going to be very upset. Dang it. So dumb, bro. That's gonna... We're cooked. We're cooked. We are actually cooked right here. That's a huge ability for Mikage. Alright, that was clutch. Herself. Stupid Freya, dude. Oh my lord. Because I wanted to get rid of the buffs, but hypothetically should have. Jeez Louise, dude. Because Freya's cleansing everything. The second we control the ads, Freya cleanses them all. I really need my Noelle to be higher resistant, essentially. Alright, I feel like I'm not going to beat my head against the wall. We're just going to beat some of these lower level stuff. What do you think, Sam, in terms of buying levels in the Forge Pass? Yeah, I mean, if the decision comes down to you're not going to be able to get the last page and you've already bought the Gold Pass, then yes, I would buy it. But obviously, hopefully you'll be able to earn it without having to. I would wait until the very last minute, though, to see if you can save yourself the money. And again, if it's a one or the other, I guess, buy the last few pages instead of the Gym Pass. But if you can do both, buy the Gym Pass, or if you can beat the Forge Pass and buy the Gym Pass, and that'll be much, much better, obviously. But I don't think I'm saying anything new. It sounds like that's what you guys are discussing. You beat this guy. Nice. We're all on the same page here. Hey, man. Happy to help. Okay, well, there is my keys for the day. Do it in good for clan bust. I don't think so. Josh, not bad, but no, I would not say he's good. These were AoE buffs, then yes, but not really. Josh, who else is in your account? Seems like you're pretty early days. The platinum pack. Put that in my wallet. What's the platinum pack? Platinum pass? $50, yeah. Well, it looks like he can work, but he's a 4-turn buff duration. If you want that forge materials, relic materials. Makes sense. Cool. Well, it is 11:15. So I think we're gonna find somebody to raid. It's been a good 3-hour stream. Might stream tomorrow afternoon, a different game. Probably not raid. We will see. But let's see who we can raid. Who's up cranking their raid? We got Boomer. Probably gonna raid Boomer. Cool. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Like I said, might stream something else tomorrow. If not, have a good weekend. I don't know what streams are gonna look like next week. I really have no clue. Probably not gonna be streaming until the 2026 regular raid streams. So pop in the Discord, hang out. I'll try and message if I'm going live on another game. And, you know, obviously making YouTube videos and stuff. Those aren't stopping. We're going to pre-record some for the Christmas break. So thanks for hanging out tonight, and I'll see you guys soon.